I have to say, I just turned 78 years old, and I feel blessed at my age to be doing what I'm doing and to be reasonably healthy. And in my senior retirement time, I'm quite busy. One of the big things that I do is 15 or 16 weekends a year, I will travel to different parts of the country to preach on behalf of an organization called Unbound. It's a lay-run and lay-founded organization, but they need priests like me to go around and preach for them. It's a highly regarded charity. Almost 93% of the monies they raise goes to program support, and they sponsor children and needy adults as well. I was inspired to do this because I was at a conference in Chicago a few years ago, and they were recruiting preachers at that conference, and it rang a bell with me right away because of my years in Bolivia. I had seen the poverty in the poor countries and recognized this as a program that was doing something concrete to make a difference in it. I live here at St. Anthony's Friary, and I'm very happy being here. I've been here the last 17 years. Most of those years I was not yet retired. But I find this to be a very caring and supportive community. We're all older, people do get sick and they get ill, and there's just a great spirit of helping each other out in whatever way it needs to be. It's also a community that is active in ministry. Even though we're retired, there's a good number of friars, including myself. In addition to my Unbound, I help out with masses in local parishes, and a number of the friars here do that as well. Of course, we have a few men that are just not able to do any kind of active ministry anymore, and we all support each other. We enjoy being here. Again, I'm grateful to the province. I'm happy after almost 60 years as a friar, over 50 years as an ordained priest. I've been blessed to be in different ministries and different communities. And I can't say that every day has been a bed of roses, but I can say I have no major regrets after all this time. One thing that I did myself when I was 65 or so is I looked at the fact that I'm getting older now, and what are my hopes as I grow older? Now, facing limitation without giving up altogether, letting go emotionally and also materially of what isn't necessary anymore. So I would recommend that friars sit down and make a life plan for themselves. Not something cast in stone, knowing that circumstances of life could change it. In my case, the pandemic. I never had COVID, but the pandemic certainly changed where things were going for me. But at least have an idea, rather than all of a sudden finding yourself someplace and saying, what am I going to do now? So I think sitting down, maybe sit down with someone that you trust and talk to them and work out a life plan for yourself.